All right. What is up, y'all? Welcome to the Vibes for Life workshop. Honestly, I want to focus mainly on women's history and women's health for years. It's we're taking care of our body, right? It's very essential that we're giving our body the proper nutrients and the proper remedies to ease any symptoms that we may feel, any diseases, any uncomforts, connections we have with our womb and our so if you right? I absolutely love this book. I recommend everyone getting it. Just one of those books where it really puts things in perspective. It has all, I mean, anatomical facts about our body, about our different systems, also different protocols, right? It lists different protocols on how to for yourself so that if you do want to progress or if you're looking to easing symptoms or easing certain diseases, viruses, whatever you may call, you'll have treating any ailments, right? And these are all common ailments. They're not so to speak, right? So I want to focus mainly on women's sexual health protocol, PCOS, endometriosis, excuse me, uterine fibroids, fertility, birth control, and STDs, right? So I've been doing a bit of research when it comes to shock and sacral chakra. And when it comes to these, so to speak, rituals and right, the mindset of interconnected with your role, right? And to recognize that our moon and not moon, it's made to when it comes to our having that interconnectedness to our moon, along with having it to the earth, right? Because just like the earth has its caves, we have our own cave. And we're so aligned with the moon, right? 70% water, right? Us, we're 70% water. The tides. Now imagine how the moon can control us, right? So first, the first dance that I want us to do is a triangle, right? We're gonna put that triangle over the womb, right below the belly button, and just breathe in. It's kind of like that nurturing symbol that will get you very connected to your womb because you're identifying that it's there. And when it comes to the triangle, you see that you see it on if you go you see the triangle symbol on oracle cards, you'll see it in spiritual. So has the 3 points. The Holy Trinity at some point is included in what the triangle represents or how the triangle has been represented throughout ages. So we're going to inhale together. Right. So when it comes to this chakra, if you have a blocked sacral chakra, that means you're more so not wanting to be yourself in that way, right? And it's really important that when you do notice this blockage, you clear it. So that means you have to get virtual be motivated. So it can be creative exercises, it can be physical exercises, it can be just self care, as in like doing what we do, right? And just sitting there and connecting with your womb. Now, with women over the years, over the decades, over centuries as well, especially Black women, there has been a lot of trauma done to period, right? But I like to focus on Black women as well, just because there's just been a specific events that happened. It was brutalization, humiliation, and it's saddening and just can happen to people, right? So, with that being said, over the years, there has been a lot of trauma and damage done to how women connect to their womb. And we're starting to see more and more people come together and really invest in learning how to connect with the womb again, especially in different shamanic ways, right? Now, there's a couple of, I mean, diseases I wanted to speak on, right? Just because I know these are common in women. I have met women who have, I mean, if not all, I mean, most of these diseases or even viruses, right? So we're going to go through, starting with the PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. Right now, PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, is the hormonal disorder. It's common among women of reproductive age. Higher levels of male hormones, right? Those that sometimes, um, so PCOS, right? They'll experience infrequent or prolonged menstrual cycles, right? Along with the elevated hormone levels, right? The male hormone levels. The ovaries of those with PCOS often develop multiple small collections of fluid, follicles, and can fail to regularly release eggs. I've also on here as well. There's also the ovarian issues. They've had the irregular periods as well as mood swings and depression, right? Those are the common symptoms that women will experience. And the potential causes for it are really unknown, but the factors do seem to play a significant role, which the many factors that access insulin, right? When it comes to the excess insulin, it may increase the androgen, I'm gonna get that word, production and interfere with ovulation. Now, ovulation typically happens every 14 days, every 14, 15 days, and this is like after the menstrual cycle, right? So, this book definitely recommends a lot of different dietary protocols for people with PCOS, right? Specifically for women with PCOS. They fast foods, refined sugars, alcohol, and they also say to replace inflammatory instead of having your coffee every day, replace that with a green tea because green tea provides just as much energy as that coffee. And you could even add a little bit of honey in your green tea, right? However, when it comes to things that we consume, they do play a major role in how our body will function and how our body will start to heal itself. Right? The body has a regenerative process that it goes through. And same way our white blood cells, our red blood cells, regularly cleanse themselves, is the same way our body does. It's the same way our uterus does, right? I mean, the menstrual cycle is the cleansing for the uterus, right? So the key to managing your PCOS is a low fat insulin resistance and thus dramatically reduce PCOS symptoms. So following a low fat, plant based whole food diet will likely help reduce excess weight. Now, fruits and whole grains are necessary along with legumes, right? Legumes are your greens. When it comes to whole grains, this is what they're and quinoa. Quinoa is really good, as well as these steel cut oats. I haven't tried it, but that's the leafy plant, right? So the fruits that are an excellent source. Hold on, let me get what they recommend. Oh, they're saying fruits that are rich of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants as well. So there's also watermelon. Melons, period. Melons are really great. Um, then we also have, I would also recommend, I mean, I wouldn't say strawberry, but it's more so that you can replace that strawberry with a different fruit. Maybe dragon fruit or kiwi, right? Non-starch vegetables like tomatoes, onions, cauliflower, and broccoli. And then they also give a recommended serving amount of how much vegetables. So spinach, cress, Swiss chard, arugula, collard greens, pea greens. Oregano is great as well. Cilantro is pretty good too. Let's see. Now, for the herbal support for PCOS, right? Now, reishi mushrooms really do help all across the board for different diseases or symptoms we experience. Endometriosis, right? That's a painful disorder where tissue that normally binds the uterus grows outside the uterus as well. Reishi mushrooms birds as well as there was the yeast infections as well. The mushrooms were recommended, as well as any STDs, right? The reishi mushroom has been recommended. So when it comes to the herbal support, there's many ways you can go about it. They do recommend a certain amount of dosage for each herbal support, right? So Vitex or chest right? Vitex is known for its ability to bring hormonal balance. For women with normal LH levels and high prolactin levels, Vitex tincture has beneficial effects in the treatment of PCOS. Note, women with high LA and this is luteinizing hormone levels. I'm gonna have to think about. I definitely gonna have to do some research. They can worsen, right? It depends. If you have the high LH levels, the Vitex may worsen your symptoms. So I think this is really about testing out what works for you, what works for your body. Everybody's body has been used for centuries as a herb to treat menstrual conditions, fibroids, ovarian cysts, endometriosis. The suggested dose is 2 dropperfuls of yarrow tincture twice a day. Then we have black cohosh has been studied for its ability to increase women's chances of getting pregnant. So this is more so a fertility herb. I mean, but that's good, right? The more your uterus is fertile, right, the more it's going to. If you're looking to get pregnant, right? We have false unicorn, not to be confused with true unicorn. False unicorn has a history of use for women with difficulties getting pregnant and who suffer from hormonal imbalance, menstrual issues, and miscarriages. Share this out. Share this out. Either way, like for me, I do classes live, and sometimes I'll go live on right now. It has been a quiet class because it's literally only me right now. Because I have my work here is done. I'm not gonna say, I got my classes. Like that for me, this is something I'm passionate about because at the end of the day, our healing process is different, and we all have our own journeys that we go on. And for me, I've been on such a rock, so to speak, right? And I found love, and I found just enlightenment through learning about healing, learning more about how we can help the body regenerate and help soothe the body of diseases, but also help soothe our mind of diseases, right? Or even cloudiness, right? Getting us center focused on our goals once again, right? My whole thing is with Vibes for Life. Maintains their optimal self, right? And energy work is no joke. People may see it as something that's little or maybe something that's big, but I definitely believe your energy, how far you can go in life, remaining as authentic as possible, as yourself, and taking time to, sit with yourself, taking time to learn more, right? Expand your mindset. We're looking to grow and grow more than our ancestors could, right? Some of them could. Some of them couldn't even get to a certain level, like being able to even read and even access all this information. Like some generations have never done that. So endometriosis, right? I know actually, let's pick up the false not to be confused with use for women with difficulties getting pregnant and who suffer from hormonal imbalance and menstrual issues and miscarriages. I just need to mention something real quick. Tap in with us. So I actually have to listen to it. Okay, I think we're good with it's kind of cutting in and out. It's kind of cutting in and out. Hello? Yes, I believe so. Do you have Hala's contact number? No? Okay, so I'm gonna give you Hala's number where you can give her a call and she can explain to you a bit more about renting out the space. Hold on. Okay, so her number is 917. Yes, 917. Oh, let me. Had to mute myself because I can't give out numbers like that. Hold up. She said I scheduled a class today. Either way, let me just double check if this is still cutting in and out. Because if this is still cutting in and out, then I'm just not going to be happy with this. It's kind of. Okay, so I'm going to give you this 917. She said I scheduled. Okay. 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 All right, y'all, back to it. Okay. So we have endometriosis, right? It's a painful disorder where the tissue normally lies on the outside of the uterus. I can't imagine the kind of pain that a woman would go through with this one. Symptoms, while it is not yet known what causes this debilitating condition, the symptoms include pelvic pain, extremely painful periods with severe cramping, lower back and abdominal pain with intercourse, pain with bowel movement. Hold on. Okay. Wanted to turn that off because I feel like that was just unnecessary to keep on. Severe cramping, lower back and abdominal pain, pain with intercourse, pain with bowel movements and urination, especially during periods, excessive bleeding during menstrual periods, and sometimes bleeding between periods, infertility, fatigue, diarrhea, constipation, and bloating of nausea, especially during periods. While there's no cure to endometriosis, women find relief through a change in diet and medicinal herbs. All right. I'm thinking when it comes to this kind of symptom right here, dietary needs as well as herbal remedies would definitely help ease up the pain that a woman would experience. So they say certain foods can aggravate endometriosis, right? So eliminate foods high in trans fat, red meat, gluten, processed sugars, high estrogen foods like soy, and foods high in fermentable. Ooh, what is this one? If y'all could see this word right now, oligosaccharides. I don't even think I said that right. Disaccharides and monosaccharides and polyols, FODMAP. So FODMAPs, I'm not too sure what that is. If any doctors or nurses are in here or watch this, please write in the comments what you know about that, just for the information of it. Trans fat are often found in processed, fried, and fast foods. So instead of reading this whole thing, I'm really getting that it's more so about maintaining a type of, I'd say a vegetarian diet. I'd even say a vegan diet where you do cut out the processed foods, you do cut out the foods that, like the red meat has a lot of parasites within it. So when it comes to clearing out the body, especially easing the symptoms or changing your diet for endometriosis, really stay away from parasitic foods and focus on, I mean, you can do high protein. So chickpeas, eggs would be really okay for you. Tofu isn't bad, right? Sticking with your legumes and sticking with your vegetables would be key to helping your body to really combat any of this pain, but also to stop any aggravation or triggers that will, I mean, so to speak, cause these kind of pains. Now, the herbs that they recommend, they have evening primrose, which is a seed oil that may help reduce the severity of endometriosis because it may help lower estrogen. Endometriosis is linked with estrogen dominance. So the hypothesis is that it helps control this particular hormone to prevent severe symptoms. So high estrogen levels can cause the aggravation of endometriosis. Now, if you're looking for something to bring more balanced estrogen levels, try taking evening primrose seed oil in capsules. The suggested dose is 6 to 8 grams daily. Then they recommend turmeric, right? You can either buy that from the store or you can get the tinctures. They also say curcumin, right, which also helps control inflammation that leads to pain and worsening of the symptoms. Now, there's also a recommendation of the reishi mushroom, right? Turkey tail, which is high antioxidant content in turkey tail mushrooms that support the healthy body. Mushrooms are really good for you, right? Cordyceps is another medicinal and adaptogenic mushroom as well. It brings balance to the body while reducing inflammation. So, and I've noticed this with a lot of the diseases or symptoms or just health, health diagnosis, right? That have a lot to do with inflammation. And when it comes to inflammation, linking that back to what the direct cause is for that inflammation, and then easing that inflammation is going to be and play a big role in helping to cure and helping to rid the body of any of these diseases or discomforts or diagnosis that you would receive. Yarrow is also a recommended herb, as well as berberine. Some researchers indicate that endometriosis may be caused by an overproduction of gram-negative bacteria in a bacterial toxin called lipopolysaccharide, LPS, in the pelvic region. This is thought to potentially trigger inflammation in that region. One second, y'all. One second, y'all. Gotta let someone in. back at it. Now, back and I'm better. Where were we? Okay, so other herbal support for, now we're on uterine fibroids. Uterine fibroids are non-cancerous tumors that grow in the uterine wall. They range in size from the size of a bean to the size of a large grapefruit. Sometimes they are asymptomatic, but they may cause some symptoms such as pain and menstrual changes. So the diet, follow the same dietary advice for uterine fibroids that is indicated above for endometriosis and PCOS. Eat more anti-inflammatory foods and avoid processed foods like fast food, refined sugar, caffeine, and alcohol. Okay, herbal support for uterine fibroids is yarrow, red raspberry leaf, vitex, milk thistle, reishi mushrooms. Now, UTIs, urinary tract infections. With this. They're common and troublesome that occur with many women. There are several factors that increase the risk of a UTI. These include hygiene, the undergarments you wear, products you may be using, sexual intercourse, and not drinking enough water. One second now. Oh, and the door just closed. Vibes for life. You know what? I think I'm gonna do, because I'm about to go live on TikTok just for a bit, just because I'm about to get into the sound healing. After I finish reading through this, but I figured it'd be worthwhile to share this with a couple of people on TikTok as well. Here we go. Oh, please tell me I got good connection. Wow, I should have been turned this up. One second, because I want to position it to where, there we go. Perfect. Sorry if I'm giving too much cleavage right now. This is crazy. Yo, Dakota, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome in. I'm just going through, hold on. This is a lot. I need like 1 second. Here we go. I'm gonna just walk up. I think we're good here. Right. Yo, what's good, Abundance? What it do? What it do? Hold on. What's up, y'all? Right now I'm doing my Vibes for Life workshop. I am in person, but no one showed up. I'm gonna be real. Some days it's like that. Some days people come. It depends on their schedule. But look, I got the slot for 2 hours. So I'm still like, I'm live on YouTube right now too, just recording all the content regardless. But right now I'm looking into the holistic guide to wellness, and I'm really just going through women's sexual health and reproductive health, right? So, if you stay for it, you stay for it. Just tap that screen. Like, I've shared this to anybody that you believe would, appreciate this information, right? Now, a lot of the causes for endometriosis, PCOS, right? These are all different health diagnoses that women will So, quote unquote, or I mean, not even quote unquote, they'll be diagnosed with, right? Depending on their symptoms and depending on their dietary needs. So I'm really looking into the main causes for these things and also how to heal these diseases. What kind of ailments would aid in helping a woman to feel closer to her womb, right? Closer to her sacral chakra, closer to her uterus, right? Reproductive health, but also to help regulate the body in a way where it can fight off any disease or any symptomatic uh, diagnosis that they receive or experience. So, right now, I am covering UTIs, herbal remedies for UTIs, cranberry juice, which may help eliminate urinary tract and bladder infections by interfering with the bacteria's ability to invade the lining of the bladder. So, a lot of these symptoms, right, and a lot of the reason why some of these diseases occur is due to certain bacteria, certain parasites, as well as um, anything that's inflaming the uterus or inflaming the ovaries, right? We're talking women's health because it's Women History Month, so I have to touch base on this. So they also recommend goldenrod, and goldenrod may help eliminate the bacteria causing UTIs as well as help flush it out more efficiently. They also have D-mannose, which is a natural remedy made from simple sugars. I'm gonna have to Google what that is, right? Really search up what that means. We have bearberry, we have oregano oil. I heard oregano oil is really good for reproductive health. Oregano oil is a strong antibacterial and antimicrobial microbial herb. Lord. So it is no wonder it works to get rid of bacteria in a UTI. So they also go through yeast infection and bacterial vaginosis infections, right? And going through what they mean or what they are. Yeast infections are caused by yeast in the vaginal canal. This fungal infection can cause severe itching rashes white discharge, redness, and burning. Also, y'all, keep liking the live. Share this live out to anyone you feel would need to know more about their reproductive health. Anyone that's interested in learning more about getting in tune with their womb and having more womb care routines. Yo, Britt Brat, what's up? Dream Girl, what's up? Yo, Mike Garganto, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, y'all. So, yo, thank you for the heart me. So, when it comes to yeast infections and bacterial vaginosis, right, that's similar to a yeast infection, but it's caused by an overgrowth of bacteria in the vagina. And it often happens when something upsets the pH balance, right? Symptoms include burning, increased discharge that smells like fish, burning with urination, and inflammation. Inflammation is a natural symptom that occurs with a lot of reproductive diseases that I'm noticing. So, having an anti inflammatory diet can help eliminate a lot of any symptomatic, I mean, any symptoms that you feel towards, let's say, a UTI yeast infection, even the PCOS and oh my goodness, endometriosis. So they recommend coconut oil as a naturally antifungal and antimicrobial and has a relatively neutral pH, so it makes a wonderful treatment for both BV and yeast infections. I'd say it depends with the coconut oil because if you are, let's say you do have HSV, coconut or any raw coconut skin can actually irritate and cause you to have an outbreak, more symptoms to occur. So this one I'd put an asterisk next to. Personally, it's like, you have to kind of separate what herbs and what remedies will help for your specific case, right? They also recommend tea tree and lavender bolus. That's a molded ball that is covered in oil, and then you insert that in the vaginal canal. It's kind of like they have like those yoni balls. I'm not sure if y'all heard about that. Yoni balls is where you do put it in the vaginal canal and then you let it sit, I think, for a day or two, and then once you pull it out, you see all like the dead skin and any buildup that has been congesting the uterus, but also the vaginal canal. Now, going to STDs, right? Everyone's favorite topic, to educate everybody on. STDs are very common. This is a common, the herbal protocols for common ailments, right? STDs are very common. Now it's about figuring out how to treat them and figuring out how to help your body combat that. Yo, Captain Frank, what's up? John Townsend, what's up? Yo, welcome in, y'all. Keep tapping that screen for me. Share the live, like the live. Share this to any woman that you know for Women's History Month. If you got women you love, and I know you do, share that out to them because they deserve to hear this. And also, we're about to get into a sound bath. What time is it? 11:28. I'm gonna do a 30-minute sound bath. So I'm gonna rush through this STD protocol and also give somebody herbal remedies for this. Yo, thank you so much for liking the live, Brit Brat. Yo, Foxy T, welcome in, y'all. So I'm gonna give this herbal protocol for it. They also give a nice schedule for when you should take certain tinctures and when you should consume certain herbal remedies that they recommend, right? Now, STDs, right? The following symptoms are consistent with common STDs: painful urination, excess vaginal discharge, lower abdominal pain, pain or itching in genital area, ulcers in the genital region, small red bumps or blisters in the genital region, anal itching, swollen lymph nodes, bleeding or pain with intercourse, and fatigue. Common STDs, Lord. Common STDs include gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, herpes, which is HSV, human papilloma virus, HPV, hepatitis, and trichomoniasis. Yo, I'm sorry, but the medical field has like these insane, insane language for breaking down what a disease is or some symptoms, and it's just I love it though. So STDs to prevent STDs, use protection during sexual intercourse or sexual acts. If you have multiple partners, your risk is increased, right? She said you did your best trying to say it. Yo, I've been like trying to go through this whole book without messing up most of these words, and it's like I'll be stumbling. I'm like, yeah, So I feel for the med students who have to learn this and then know how to catch it, right? Know how to diagnose it when they see it, and then say it professionally in their reports when they're giving an analysis of what a patient is feeling. What is this? All right, y'all. Now, herbs for herpes and other STDs. Chinese skullcap. Interesting. The bicalin and wogonin compounds in Chinese skullcap exhibit strong antiviral activity against hepatitis B virus, hepatitis C virus, and herpes simplex virus 1 and 2. HSV1 is oral herpes, HSV2 is genital herpes, right? And the suggested dosage is 3 dropperfuls of tinctures, right? 3 times daily. So 3 dropperfuls, 3 times. There's also lemon balm, which helps treat cold sores, genital herpes, and shingles, both internally and topical. Lemon balm contains an antiviral compound that works well to eradicate viral lesions on the lips and genitals as a result of herpesviruses. Also, I want to say this to y'all. What's good, Quad? Yo, Big Sino. Yo, thank you so much for the gifts, y'all. Thank you so much. Welcome in. We're going over women's health right now for Women's History Month. So I'm reading down some herbal remedies for STDs. So that's including herpes and then other STDs. But I did want to say herpes has many forms, right? It's not only a sexual transmitted disease, it's also just a different form of psoriasis, a different form of eczema, right? It's a skin condition, a parasite that enters the body and irritates your skin and irritates certain parts of your body. Yo, thank you so much for the hand heart, Brett. Thank you so much. So like, when we're talking about herpes too, right, it's really important to understand that you can even have herpes without having the symptoms. You could go your whole life not knowing you had it, and then when you have an outbreak and it comes to the surface, that's where it's like, where did that come from? That's one of those dormant diseases, right? Just to clear up any misconceptions on what that is, right? And herpes is curable. They say it's not. I mean, the doctors will recommend you. There's, I think, is it Volcacet? Vi starts with a V. Oh my goodness. They'll recommend you a specific dosage of, damn, it starts with a V. I can't even. She said, yes, you can take prescribed medication. Right. Volcacet, I think it's called that, y'all. I'm gonna have to fact check that. Actually, let me see if they have it in here. Because they also give the medications, Western medication approaches that they recommend, right? Let me see, yeast effect. I just want to see the one for procedures, fibroids, infections. I'm gonna get back to that, y'all. Either way, but they give you medication, which is more of a suppressive type of thing. It's more like suppressive therapy. There it is. Hello, thank you, Britt. Thank you, Britt. All right, pin that one. It's valacyclovir. Valacyclovir. There we go. There we go. An antiviral med. Yes, and they'll give you. They'll recommend you maybe a dosage of maybe 1,000 milligrams a day, I believe. Right. So that's probably like I know they're like those big pills, right? They have different ones. Like they have the valacyclovir, but there's also some other ones. But I think this is the strongest dosage for that one, right? Yes, we will give it to most herpes 2 patients, right? Right. Now, when it comes to these medications, you can utilize them, right? I think it was like if you experienced an outbreak, you take it the first day, or maybe if you feel like you're coming on with one, right? But moving forward, right, when it comes to treating the herbs for herpes and STDs, right, when it comes to treating this, they also recommend licorice root, which exhibits antiviral properties against several viruses, including hepatitis C, herpes, and HIV. Note that individuals with hypertension, liver cirrhosis, congestive heart failure, and renal failure should not use licorice. I never heard of licorice root being used to actually help with sexual diseases. They also recommend myrrh, which is an antiviral activity against herpes, peppermint oil, which is another antiviral activity against herpes, St. John's wort, I believe that's a mushroom. Most people know this plant for its ability to reduce depression, anxiety, and nerve pain. It also possesses strong anti-inflammatory and antiviral properties. There's also tea tree essential oil that they recommend, which helps with STDs such as syphilis or trichomoniasis. It can be used in a sitz bath for STDs. Then there's also aloe vera as a topical treatment for infections and skin issues as well, to soothe and relieve you of any kind of inflammation and pain. All right, yo, trying to get through that was crazy. Then there's more information on fertility. I think I'll get into that on a different live, because I really just want to get into the sound healing now and focus mainly on the sacral chakra, right? And hold on a second. 1 second. Hold up. It's saying my network is unstable. Yo, thank you, Britt. I'm so glad. Like, yo, I be trying, and just to even hear that from someone in the medical field makes me feel really good about the information that I'm giving out. And also, I really hope to help anyone that does experience any of that. Yo, Biggs, what's up? Welcome in. You're just in time. I'm about to do a sound healing session. Let me know if y'all can hear my audio good or if it's cutting in and out, because I want to make sure, like, when I do this, that you're able to hear it clearly and sit back and relax, right? I'm focusing mainly on sacral healing. And hold on, I'm going to share out my live. Um, hold on, y'all. If y'all want, share it out to anyone you feel would enjoy a beautiful sound bath on this lovely Saturday morning. I've been here for maybe an hour and a half, maybe two, and send that out. And yeah, I'm ready to eat. I have rehearsal for this film that I'm in like very soon, so I'm trying to like get this all done like right now so that I can get into that rehearsal and be prepared mentally. So I'm gonna have to play a character, and my character is going through a lot. My character is gonna be feeling it. You feel me? Arona, what's good, girl? Yo, thank you so much for the roses. Yeah, thank you for the heart me. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna hit the bowl. Please give me a thumbs up if you can hear it. Yo, Arona, how are you? Long time no see, girl. All right, now we're getting into it. So, should I turn the light off? I feel like I should, low key. I think I will. Y'all, I'm gonna turn the light off. You may not see me, but it's okay. You ain't gotta see me. I mean, you can, but you know. Oh, oh man, can y'all see the bowls? I got the lights. It's lit right now. Yo, this is the darkest TikTok live you're ever gonna see. But it's worth it. Maybe I should have brought more lights, honestly. Okay, y'all. So before we get into this, I want you to really just take a moment to breathe, um, and really reflect on what you want to receive from this, right? If you're looking to just soothe yourself or even quiet your mind, take a moment if you're not busy, if you're not moving, to just sit and allow yourself to just be, right? If you have headphones in, I recommend lowering it a little bit if it's too loud for you. The frequencies can get like that. And yeah, we're gonna proceed. She said, I need this, OMG. I had a wild week. Girl, I feel that. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I think I touched my sound bowls maybe once this whole week. And now doing this, I'm really excited. I definitely need it. So yeah, once again, yo, thank you so much for all the taps, y'all. Once again, share this out to anyone you feel would appreciate some sound healing vibes right now. All right, let's get into it, ladies and gents. is that. Namaste. Um, yeah, I have to clean this up because there's a calisthenics class happening next. So, y'all, hold on. Let me see what's up. Wait, I'm about to turn the light on too. Slowly get up. Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, guys. Hey, let's get this. What's up? Wait. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that was really nice, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was just a nice little mini session. I would have gone for hours, but I really wanted to get out all of the medical facts that I covered today before anything, and all of the holistic remedies that would help us, especially women, to really navigate our reproductive health. So I hope this was a beautiful live. I will be going on later just to talk and chat with everybody, just have fun or whatever. And yeah, so if you see me live, tap in, say what's up. Biggs, thank you so much for, I think you filled up most of my gallery, yo. Thank you so much. And yeah, so I'm gonna catch y'all later on live, and we could chat it up there. I know this was a short one and we didn't get to really talk as much, but next time I got y'all. So, all right, y'all, do so.
Out here making the way they needed to. Venus retrograde is telling you, well, we're going to look at that. We're going to tear that
Y'all,
down.
thank you so much, YouTube viewers. For those who will view this, I hope this was really beautiful for you. If the audio was bad, honestly, I'll decide whether I'll post this or not or keep it up. And if I decide not to, then, whoever was able to see it saw it. And yeah, I'm so glad. Peace.